Anyone who says taxation is theft doesn't understand what taxes are.
Anyone who says taxation is theft, in my personal experience, has had a much higher understanding of what taxes are than literally anybody else in the political arena. But what we have here is a classic ad hominem. This gentleman has decided to start by attacking my intelligence and accusing me of not understanding even the most very basic level of knowledge required to speak on this topic. Typically, at this point, the discussion's over, point goes to me. However, I'm going to continue going because there's so much juice in here that my mouth is watering.
The position that taxation is theft is a libertarian talking point.
Calling something a blank talking point is a sneaky sophist's method for avoiding addressing the actual point you were trying to make.
Libertarian talking point that is nonsense.
And calling a point nonsense does not actually add anything to the topic at hand. Again, it avoids addressing the topic head on.
Taxes are the price you pay to live in a functional society.
Yeah, compared to what? Have you even seen the end result of living in a nation who's arguably one of the highest tax rates in the world? Not to mention the money being stolen right out from under us from that sneaky little thing called inflation and money printing.
Taxes pay for public roads. Taxes pay for running water. Taxes pay for public education.
So, serious question. Do you ever, leave your house and, drive on the roads? And what about the level of quality we're getting in our water from the government? Hashtag Flint, Michigan, ring a bell. Care to talk about what a bang-up job we're doing with our public education? I mean, have we even bothered looking at comparing test scores to how we're doing against other nations worldwide? I mean, quite frankly, the public education system has been obsolete for decades now, but we just keep on marching on, doing our little zombie march as if everything's okay. Everything's fine. And don't think I didn't notice you completely avoided giving a definition of taxation before you went on telling us how taxations are theoretically supposed to be being used.
Without taxes, you are left at the mercy of private corporations.
Now, this is what we call a false dichotomy. He pretends like we have two options. It's either going to be government or it's going to be private corporations. But here's the secret. Corporations are a direct government invention. In a free society, business owners can't hide behind legal entities and tax shelters to protect them from the results of their bad decisions. In short, government and corporations are one and the same. They literally can't exist without the other. This has been a masterclass on how to identify sophists. I don't recommend engaging with these folks until they're actually going to address the points you're trying to make. A lot of people will tend to use those little tricks, the ad hominems, the poisoning the wells, just those little tricks that avoid actually addressing the point you're trying to make. And my point was taxation is theft. I mean, you can try to ad hominem your way out of it if you want, but today is not that day.